Hi everyone, it's Robin Moser and Anna. We're here once again for the Tipsy Realtor and
Christmas edition. I know, look at my Mrs. Claus outfit today.
She's really festive.
I can't believe I have this in my closet.
So here we are on the Tipsy Realtor today, and we're going to be making a cocktail called Santa's Little Helper, and it's a very festive cocktail. So, you know, in the next couple of days, you might be having people over. This is going to be a fantastic cocktail for you to start your evening off with.
Yeah, and it's super cute. And I'm actually excited to try it. I've never had it. Did you?
No, I haven't had this version of it. There's a lot of versions of Santa's Little Helper, but this one's kind of cool. We're going to make this, and then we're going to talk about the role that clients play in the buying and selling of homes, and that's a really important one too, because I always get from my clients, and I know you probably get it from yours, saying, what can I do to help?
Yes, it's a teamwork, right?
It is,
that's what we're going to talk about. You know, how the clients are little helpers, so speak to do our job, right?
So,
okay, fun part, let's start with
the cocktail. Let's do the cocktail. Okay. All right, so we're going to start pretty basic with some cranberry juice, and we're just doing 1 ounce, and this is all in a rocks glass with ice. Yeah. So nothing fancy, you don't need the shaker or anything like that. It's actually a super
easy, yeah,
it's an easy cocktail to make. White rum. Good old Bacardi's, I'm spilling all over the counter.
Okay. That's why I clean it so we can spill on it.
And half amaretto, half an ounce of amaretto. And then this is called an Averna or Amaro Siciliano. It's a type of liqueur. So obviously Italian.
Italian, yeah. So an ounce?
Half an ounce.
Half an ounce of that.
Exactly.
So half an ounce of amaretto, Italian liqueur, and an ounce of white rum.
And an ounce of, so now we're going to take, believe it or not, raisins.
Okay, just dry raisins.
Just dry raisins.
You put it in a cocktail. Okay.
Cranberries, fresh cranberries.
Well, of course, cranberry is a signature garnish.
And you're going to take a cinnamon stick, and I actually use my cinnamon sticks to stir it. So that's just kind of like my little thing. Stick that in there, and then you're going to get a zest of orange.
And if you pre-make those ones without ice, so you don't want to dilute it, cinnamon probably can sit in there and give a little bit more flavor. Even.
Probably, yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Ooh, so then you make your little cinnamon. I know this orange. I always love when I zest oranges. Yes. There you go. And here is your beautiful festive cocktail.
It actually looks really beautiful.
It does.
Umber-ish color. It smells amazing.
Sorry, I'm wiping.
I love the smell.
You love the smell?
Okay, let's try it together.
Okay. Sorry, I was cleaning.
Okay, cheers.
Cheers.
Yeah.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Actually, that is really good. I really like this one. This is a really nice version of it.
It's not like very strong.
No, and it does look super festive. Yes. Like this looks like a super festive drink. Like it's a nice presentation. So it's definitely something I think I'm going to serve on Christmas Day.
And it's a good it's kind of refreshing, but it's also on the sweeter side. So people who don't have those very strong or tarry drinks. This is good, but refreshing. You
know what you could do, though, for this one? Because my husband doesn't like it when I take the entire evening entertaining people by making cocktails and not actually talking to anyone. Because you don't have to shake it, you could easily make it in bulk batches before in a jug.
Like a big bowl of like a punch, and everybody just can add ice and add into the glass.
Yeah, it would actually be super
little
easy.
Garnishes like this on the side, and people just kind of.
Yeah, you could easily make this in bulk and then just pour it out, and then that way you're not taking your entire evening making cocktails like I do.
Yeah, and I think this is like a good also version, substitute for eggnog, for example. If you have dairy egg problem like me, would be a good one.
And it has fruit and cranberries in it, so it's healthy.
Antioxidants, vitamin C. It's excellent for you. Yeah.
All right. So now we're going to chit chat about how our clients play a role in the buying and selling of their homes. Now we're going to start with selling first, because obviously, again, we get it a lot with selling. What can I do to help? When you're selling your home, it is a team effort. As much as, you sometimes feel like an agent thinks that you have to do all the work, or you feel that the agent has to do all the work, just like a good marriage, it doesn't work unless it's teamwork.
I think it's my first sentence comes out of my mouth. It doesn't matter who I'm talking to client-wise. It's like, we are working as a team.
Yep. Absolutely.
Yeah, I always say that.
Yeah, and we can't do it alone. So that means that as a realtor, it's our job to make sure that your home is marketed, that it's up for sale, that the presentation online of your home is good, that you have good photos, that the photos are professional looking and are showing the home and not being distracted by your stuff. But it's your job to make sure that the home stays clean.
Yes,
and it
presented well. And
absolutely.
You do take the advice we give you in terms of like what needs to be put away or changed up in the home and what needs to be cleaned to heart, and you actually do that, because that's what it, like, we can say those things are important, needs to be done, but it's up to the seller to do it actually on themselves.
Well, and a lot of people don't realize, but how you stage your home to sell is very different than how you stage your home to live.
Right.
Because when you're staging your home to sell, you need just enough stuff that not all they see is you, but enough stuff too that they can place their stuff in between and see the lifestyle that the home offers. And that really is a big thing.
How the home can be used.
Exactly. So a lot of times people will talk about their house being up for sale and they'll feel it's inconvenient because they're being kicked out all the time for showings, which is another thing that you need to allow access to. Showings will never be convenient. If you work from home, they will interrupt your work. They will come at dinner time. They will come when you're putting the kids down. Usually showings range from 9 in the morning till about 9:30 at night.
And I think therefore it's very important to discuss those things with your agent prior to listing, because we can try to accommodate that schedule to our best ability. But if we don't know that, if you don't disclose what's important to you, we're gonna be then battling constantly. Can you show the house at this time or that time? I think, yes, we always, I mean, Robin and I have been doing this for a long time. We ask those questions already in advance.
Yeah.
But if you are working with somebody else, like,
which would be horrible.
Horrible.
Your number one New Year's resolution should be to only ever buy or sell real estate with Robin Moser and Associates.
Absolutely. But yes, address the important things with your agent, because that will eliminate a lot of hassle and kind of those non-convenient moments.
Absolutely. But you know what? The more people you let through your house, the faster you get an offer and the faster those showings stop.
Exactly. Cheers to faster selling. Yes.
Now, here's the other thing is when your home is up for sale, and I know that you guys have pets and stuff like that, but not everyone understands that you have pets, and not everyone likes pets. And believe it or not, you'll be surprised. And this is actually one thing that I found interesting while selling real estate, is actually there are some people out there that have a significant fear of animals in a home. And
I had a person, actually not even once, twice for sure I remember, there was a cat on the property, and literally, actually both of them were women for some reason, but they went white and they walked out of the front door and did not come back, and they just let their husband and kids go through the house.
Absolutely. So that's something to think about. Now, I understand that you love your animals, but you might want to find them somewhere else to go. Snakes, tarantulas, lizards, anything like that. You may want to consider housing them elsewhere while your house is up for sale. Again, the more barriers that you take down for people that makes them want to be in your home and want to buy your home, the faster the process is over. The other thing too is, like, we always hear people talk about their electricity bills because the lights go on all the time. Honestly, if you had all the lights on, the temperature a little bit hotter in your home, it's nice and inviting, some music playing, that's that team effort too that would be a huge benefit. Because if you do all of those things, people walk in and it's very inviting to walk into a home that is warm and lit up. And then you get the realtor that's showing the house, focusing on selling that home from the moment they walk in.
I was
exactly.
Like, you guys be in this kitchen and you like go on all floors and trying to turn the lights on as fast as possible. And I can tell you, as a realtor who don't like winter, like there is nothing worse for me and non-inviting when I come to like cold and dark house when I'm showing, like the sun goes down at 4:30.
Yeah.
You know, so 5 o'clock showing and it's in the dark and you're like kind of like, okay, let me just turn the lights.
And nothing's worse than not having the front step shoveled.
Oh,
like
yes.
having to trudge through snow.
Yeah.
That is so uninviting because people want to believe that they're buying a house that people care about, that people are taking care of. So having your front step shoveled, having the lights turned on, having that warm, inviting feeling from the moment they step up to your home, that's going to help your house sell faster. And here's the other thing. Pricing it correctly, because honestly, that's the number one thing. You may want to think that your home is worth $600,000 or more, and if all the other homes similar to it are listing and selling at $550,000, unfortunately, no one's going to pay you extra $50,000 because you feel it should be worth more.
You have to remember as a seller as well that the buyers are very educated these days.
Yeah.
And they're also working with a realtor, hopefully, that can look into the market history and analytics and will come up with the same number that your listing realtor has come up, even sometimes lower, right? So it depends how deep they're gonna start digging. But generally listing realtors that take in consideration what has been sold, how's the market been reacting, where we're heading. Right now is in December. It all depends on what kind of property you have. Some prices have been leveled off and some went up because it depends on that, what you call the consumer want or need.
Demand.
Demand. Want, need, demand. Yeah.
But you know what though? I'm totally jumping the gun and this is going to come up later, but I'm actually excited you brought all that up because I'm excited about next week and the show we're doing next week, because next week's show is super exciting, talking about where the market's headed in 2022 and what you need to know. And I have been doing some really good research, and there is an amazing amount of things that even I was like, yeah, that is right. Oh, that is true. Ooh, that's a cool fact.
Maybe I learned something.
Yeah, it's really cool. I'm super excited about next week's show.
Okay, excellent. Well, so stay tuned. We are making another fancy cocktail. It's gonna be the last show too.
It will. It's I'm putting it up now. Okay. Blue sparkling star and talking about 2022.
Yes,
so we've already covered that.
To cheer the New Year's. So let's talk about the buyers really quickly.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because the buyers, generally they don't ask us how we can help because they hear like we're helping them to find the house, right? So we don't get that question, but working as a team in a buyer situation, as is important with the seller, because at the end of the day, if we are shopping in the dark for the buyer, if you don't tell us like you have changed your mind on type of home or floor plan or colors, we keep showing you the wrong homes and you're gonna be like, well, this is not something that suits our lifestyle, and you just forgot to tell us that you decide to live in a bungalow now versus the two-story, right? So updating, like, you know, after especially like seeing the first few homes, updating what you like, you don't like, and especially if you and significant other are not agreeing, please bring that to the table because we have solutions how to solve the things to agree on when you disagree.
Well, and sometimes too is a little bit of a counseling session, like between us and couples. Like I've had it where we'll be in a house and the husband's like, oh, this is so great, this is so great. And the wife's like, oh, no, it's interesting. And I'll just flat out say, that means no. It's no, you're not buying this house.
Well, and you know what, like, again, everybody knows I'm Russian. And I'm pretty
You're Russian?
Where
are you rushing to?
And like I am pretty straightforward. Like when some people are maybe too polite, non-confrontational, they would talk about like, oh, we love this house, but not so much. And then you're showing them 10 and not so much turns into 20. And they're like, okay, what is happening? Let's talk about it, right? Because the more homes you see that don't fit your criteria, the more you get confused as
it's
the
like
buyer.
Putting on too many wedding dresses.
Yeah, and then you don't know which one you like, and then you're like, well, that's it, there is no home for me. You know, I'm going to keep renting and giving my money away. So it's important to
But
do
I
that.
do like renters because they pay off a lot of my mortgages.
Well, they pay my mortgage
They
too,
pay a lot of my mortgages. This is lovely.
Investment opportunities are still out there, and we have tons of people who are looking for those average price homes.
Yeah. And here's the other thing if you're a buyer. get pre-qualified, because that helps us a lot, knowing that you can actually spend the money that you're looking at spending, because honestly, it's not just about our time, but it's about yours. Because realistically, if I show you a house for $400,000 and you can't qualify to pay $400,000 and you can only qualify for $350,000, what's going to end up happening is you're going to fall in love at $400,000. And then you're going to find out you can only get $350,000, and then I'm going to have to try and find you a $400,000 house for $350,000. And we're good. We're just not that good because we can't do that in this market. The other thing is responsiveness.
Well, you need to see that. I was thinking, I was like, oh, we need to talk about for both actually.
Both. You got to talk to us, and unfortunately, time is of the essence in real estate transactions.
Especially in a market like this, like
absolutely.
busy market, depending on what you shop in certain price ranges. They like go on a day.
But we're never going to pressure you into buying something that's not right for you, that doesn't meet your criteria.
I'm going to tell you why you should not buy something, especially if you like something.
Absolutely.
And I think it's a bad choice.
Yeah, and we've had that where we've talked people out of houses as much as we've helped them decide that that was the right house for them.
Yeah.
But anyways, our 15 minutes is coming to a close, and you have Christmas shopping to do.
All the wrapping.
And preparation. Exactly. Christmas is coming.
The
Santa.
Santa's little helpers out there.
Exactly.
Right?
You need a lot of these to finish off what you have left.
Yeah.
I do really like this one.
Really
all right.
Okay.
So.
Price for this month.
Oh, sorry. Hang on. Okay, go.
The price for this month, we have a beautiful charcuterie board.
Share and like.
Yes, and you got like a couple knives there. We're gonna be doing the draw the first week of January.
First week of January.
First show.
You have until the end of December to like and share the show, and every like and share gets you entered. So if you've already done it once, you can do it again.
Keep doing it.
Every like and share gives
you. Give some love. Give some
exactly.
love. So, it's all about giving season, right?
That's right. And Ryan said time for some Christmas cheer. So I want to say Merry Christmas to Ryan. Yeah. And I'm still waiting for the invite over, Ryan. I hear you got a new hot tub. Just saying.
There's some bikini from the realtor. Wow.
Ryan, actually, I have known Ryan since I was in junior high school.
Oh, okay. So you guys don't.
Yeah, it's way back.
Totally hot tub material.
Exactly. Okay.
Yes, Merry Christmas. Cheers.
Cheers.
From us to your family. I hope you have a great holidays, celebrations, get-togethers, and there's going to be lots of smiles and on the table.
Absolutely, and you will find us on all our social media forums that I've been posting on. But most of all, and most importantly, phone us.
We like our phone. Yes.
I actually had someone the other day that was shocked that I answered, and I said, "Well, I can hang up, and you can call back, and I can give you my voicemail if you like."
Yes.
But we do answer our phones. We would love to talk to you. If you're looking to buy or sell real estate, call myself and Anna Terranova. Remax Realty Professionals, Rob Moser and Associates, any one of those people, but call us. We're here to help.
Awesome.
Yes, and we want to make sure that you make the right decision, and you gotta watch next week's show, because I am telling you, there is a crap ton of information coming out of that you're gonna be sitting there and you're gonna be like, yes,
so
yes, yes,
paper
yes.
and pen. So
oh my God, yes, yes. Yeah, and you're gonna love next week's show.
I know, I'm excited. Last show of 2021, eh?
And I'm gonna be honest, this whole COVID crap, cheers, I'm done. Happy New Year.
Yes, 2022 will be our year. No?
I don't know. Whatever.
What are you supposed to say? Or?
Yeah, yeah. Okay, Merry Christmas.
An amazing year. Merry Christmas. Have a jolly and happy and merry and everything wonderful. It's a season of magic if you believe in it.
And I hope you kiss someone under the mistletoe.
You have to have a mistletoe to do that.
All right.